Hello, I am Aviva reporting live in Jerusalem from room 552 for Israel 24/6 TV. Today is March the 1st, 2008, and just moments ago Shabbat was concluded. It is now approximately 7:30 here in Israel. And I have official statements from the government press office, police spokesperson, Officer Mickey Rosenfeld, as well as an official statement from the Israel Defense Forces charged with protecting the sovereign state of Israel and her citizens. There was and is an ongoing Israeli military operation against terrorists in northern Gaza. During the initial military response after Shabbat commenced, 2 soldiers serving in the Israel Defense Force were killed in action. During that same defensive operation, 1 commissioned officer was moderately wounded and 6 other soldiers were lightly wounded. The spokesperson for the Israel Defense Force stated that the IDF had confirmed targeting and hitting at least 25 hostile combatants during that military operation in Gaza. In a separate incident, hostile combatants in Gaza opened fire on soldiers serving in the Israel Defense Force, and those combatants tried to plant explosive devices near the Israeli soldiers. During the day since midnight last night, at least 48 rockets or Qassams were fired at the sovereign state of Israel from the Gaza Strip. Of those, 7 were fired toward Ashkelon, 5 hit the city of Ashkelon itself, and 2 hit the surrounding area. In that bombing assault this morning, 2 children and an adult female were wounded. Later this afternoon, a rocket hit the coastal commercial center of Ashkelon, and 3 civilians were wounded in that assault, 1 moderately and 2 lightly. As of this moment in time, there are most assuredly ongoing military operations in northern Gaza in which Israeli soldiers serving in Israel's military are pursuing terrorists and terrorist cells operating in the Gaza Strip. Officer Mickey Rosenfeld enlarged upon the IDF report about terrorist attacks from the Gaza Strip against the city of Sderot and those surrounding areas. Over Shabbat, 1 rocket launched from Gaza hit a vacant kindergarten school building in Sderot, and 2 other rockets hit private residential homes in Sderot. There were persons injured due to that terrorist attack, and all of the wounded were evacuated to Barzillai Hospital for treatment. Furthermore, Officer Rosenfeld stated that the police and emergency service teams are on high alert and preparations against terrorist assaults are being undertaken by those units in what is called in Ivrit Lachash HaNegev, or in English, around the Negev region, as well as in the city of Sderot proper and Ashkelon. Additional patrol and emergency teams have been deployed and are also on standby in those cities to deal with the ongoing wave of rockets and the security situation at the moment. Officer Rosenfeld closed his remarks by saying, and I quote, "The police are continuing to assess the security situation," end quote. And that concludes this special edition on Sderot and the official response of the sovereign state of Israel against terrorism in the Gaza Strip. I am Aviva, reporting live in Jerusalem from room 552 for Israel 24/6 TV. Thank you, and shalom.